Now for the top story tonight. One of those killed along with Ambassador Stevens was 34-year-old Sean Patrick Smith. He was an information officer with the U.S. Foreign Service serving in Libya. On September 14, 2012, Mr. Smith was eulogized by President Obama.
Sean Smith, it seems, lived to serve. First in the Air Force, then with you at the State Department. He knew the perils of this calling from his time in Baghdad. And there in Benghazi, far from home, he surely thought of Heather and Samantha and Nathan. And he laid down his life in service to us all. Today, Sean is home.
Joining us now from Washington, Pat Smith, Sean's mother. First of all, Heather is the widow, and then there are two children. How old are the children, Mrs.?
10 and 9.
Okay, 10 and 9. So we have a situation here where the president, I think his remarks were heartfelt. They look sincere to me, but there was no follow-up. Is that right?
That's correct.
What did you want Secretary of State Clinton and the president to do?
I wanted somebody to tell me why this was done. I wanted to know why there was no security there when it was asked for. It was begged. They begged him. They begged to have security, and instead it was taken away.
All right, so you wanted a full explanation before the attack. It's documented that. Did your son ever, by the way, ever talk to you about that he felt uneasy with not enough security in Libya?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he called me the day he died to tell me that there was someone out there taking pictures of the compound or the area over there, and he was really concerned about it.
So he was concerned about his own security. Obviously, the State Department did not provide enough security for the 4 Americans who were killed, and they asked a month ahead of time for it, and it wasn't given. So you want to know why, who turned it down, and when you hear Hillary Clinton say, listen, it's all in the past, what's important is that we prevent this stuff from happening again, what do you say to that?
I'd say, how come somebody hasn't told me about it? How come somebody has not owned up to their decisions? And I'm so afraid, so very afraid, that other people that are serving our country are going to be treated the same way. My son can't be saved. He's already gone. But what about the ones that follow? And how about the guys that did finally come up and state their concerns? How come they got demoted? Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, that's very troubling on the Mr. Hicks's case. Did Hillary Clinton say anything to you? Did President Obama, did they say anything to you on that day?
Oh, yes. They all told me about the reason that this happened was the video.
Did they actually told you that it was the video? Both Secretary of State Clinton and the President told you it was the videotape?
Yes, they actually did. And Susan Rice also.
Face to face?
Nose to nose. I was with, they were hugging me.
And that was 3 days after the attack, correct? On the 14th?
Whenever it was.
Yeah, it was the 14th.
It was at the ceremony.
September 14th, 3 days after the attack.